How frustrating was this season for you from a just role fluctuation standpoint?
Frustrating wouldn't be the word I'd use to describe it. It's a journey, just like any other journey. It's gonna be highs and lows. It's gonna be adversity. So, just perspective, dealing with everything.
Do you feel like you kind of know what your role is with this team and into the future, or is this something you kind of need to figure out this summer still, like where you fit in on this team?
Yeah, figuring out what it is in the future, what it's been. Yeah, that's something that's still gotta figure out. Yeah.
How much would you? I mean, not necessarily I'll guarantee a roster spot or anything like that, or a rotation spot, but I mean, how much do you view your fourth season needing to be somewhere where you are playing on a nightly basis?
Just with this being such a competitive and difficult job, you can't really predict the future. You can't be promised too much in this game. So, just giving yourself the best chance would be the best route to go.
You seem very ready for the moment. It was a big game, and as you showed before, you were ready for it. But how much did you how important is it that was sort of the parting image, that you sort of reminded the team, the fans, whatever, that you're ready to sort of contribute at that level?
Yeah, that's kind of been the storyline all year, not knowing how much playing time I'm going to get. Like, I wasn't in the rotation going into the game, and I get called on and perform. It's just more of the same, kind of. Glad to be able to do it on that stage at that time. But yeah, it's just been part of the journey so far.
In your conversations with the coaches today and in general, what was kind of the message that they had for you in terms of what you need to improve this summer and what you need to improve to get that, consistent role?
Becoming getting the shot off faster or something that was said. Really a lot of it is situational, I feel like. So just being able to get that consistent time, having a defined role and knowing what that is and understanding that, I think, be the biggest part.
How good do you feel about your game overall, though, exiting year 3?
Yeah, I feel really good about it. If I get to listen to other people, then you can kind of feel like it's a cycle to where, like, oh, you don't play, you play good, you don't play. But that's kind of, that can be frustrating if you looking at it like that, but that's through other people's lens. I've done something myself to where I don't really look at things through other people's perspective and understand it for myself and see the growth that I've made each year. I've spent a lot of time in the G League my first year, not a lot of time on the court, stretches of not playing well. The next year, I went to the G twice, had some really good stretches early on and later on, although like in the middle, I kind of let the situation cycle me to a point to where I wasn't as confident in what I had going on, but it was still, I was able to figure out and get through it. So that was a good year. But then this year, I feel like I was solid all the way through. The situation was what it was at times with things I can't control, but whenever I got the opportunity to play, I feel like I played well. I figured some things out throughout the season to maybe better and more consistent later on. But mentally, I feel like this is the best that I've been so far, and physically on the court. I've scored more percentages or whatever, been solid. So just realizing that for myself and realizing that has been progress and not listening to everybody else and thinking that I'm running on the treadmill.
How would you describe